here's what I'm offering for people that do it. You know, if it's $5, they're going to get this. If it's $10, they're going to get that. If it's $15, they're going to get this, this, and this. And every level, like say for example, if it's the $5, you get a copy of the cover. If it's $10, you get a copy of the cover and a button. If it's the $15, it's a colored copy, a colored signed copy, the button, and then the other copy. And everybody will always get the tier below it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I do too. I think so too, because I mean it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I mean I don't know that it's a once in a lifetime, but um, it's a rare opportunity to be forever in. I mean to be in a comic book is a rare opportunity, um, and it's really an opportunity for people. And so I wanted to try to give you guys something, you know, that other companies aren't doing and other comic book artists aren't doing right now, is giving you the ability to actually be in my comic book. You can either be the hero or you're going to be the villain, and you're going to get to pick. We'll have like so many different ways that you can die, and you can pick the one you love the most. And we're going to script it that way. We're going to write it that way. And so one person's going to get to be the hero, one person's going to get to be a villain, and then they're going to get to die, you know, in this magnificent way, you know, some cool way. And it is going to be a rare opportunity, you know, for some people. But if somebody can't really, you know, somebody can't really, doesn't really want to do that, we're going to have smaller packages too. I'm going to have smaller packages where, let's say if you take the $100 packet, let's say there's a $100 packet. Your name will go in the book. I'll list you as like an executive producer or something, but your name will actually be in print in the book. You're going to get so many copies of the book, might even get an autographed copy, and so on and so forth. Welcome back, Caboose. Um, so you know, I'm gonna have different levels and different packages, and each one is going to be bigger and than the other, all the way up to the ultimate package. So it could be 10 different package levels. It could just be 5. I don't really know yet. It could be 20. So I'm really doing a lot of research to figure out. Uh, wow, 500 on 2 hats. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm working on it, guys, and I will, as I'm streaming, I will keep you guys up to date. The thing that I know I'm going to have to do though is this will probably have to be an off site thing from Twitch, um, but I will have a link posted to where you guys can go and you can just simply click the one you want if you're interested. You can click the one you want and you can purchase that package, and that's what you're going to get for your purchase. So you're not just giving money away. You're actually getting something back for your money. So, um, and I just think that's a good way of doing it. You know, I just think it'd be nice, and I want to give some. I always wanted to be able to do something like that for people. And this was before Twitch was a thing and all that other stuff. So this will be a nice way of combining something I've always wanted to do with technology, which is Twitch. Twitch giving me the ability to reach out to you guys and say, hey, here's what I'm doing, and here's a way that you guys can do this, this, and this, and you know. So But I did. I always thought, how cool would it be to give people an opportunity to be in a comic book? Like they're in the comic book. The character will look like them. You know? I would love that. I've never drawn myself in a comic book, but I would love to. I always thought it'd be cool to have an opportunity to be in a comic book. Thank you, thanks, Wolf. I've always been that way. I've always tried to give back as much as I can. Um, it's a talent. I have a talent. Um, I've worked really hard at perfecting my talent. Well, not perfecting because I'm still perfecting it. I'm not nowhere near where I'd like to be, but I don't know, man. I just think people that take the time out of their day and out of their lives to spend it talking to me, I mean, they deserve something. I mean, something. And if I can find a way of giving back, I'm going to. And what's awesome is the fact that since I'm working digitally, a lot of this stuff I can just send to you guys via, emails and different things because it's digital. Okay, Vobart, are you getting ready to go to bed, bud? You getting ready to head out? I will keep you posted on the. You can stay up because I'm pretty sure you're genuinely interested in the one of the packets to be in the comic book, and I'm pretty sure you're really in wanting to know about how to do that. So I'll definitely get the details for that for you. Get it settled. Like I said, it's a guarantee because that person will have that right to be in the comic book, and only that person. So those will be limited, like I said, to one apiece. One hero, one villain. But there will be other packages. See, even Caboose is like, wait, me in a comic book? And since I am the creator of the book, I get to say so. And I've already talked to the publisher, and he's already agreed to allow those scenes to be written into the series or into the book. So we've got approval. Which was the first phase, was me getting an approval with the publisher to because there's legalities in that. So whoever gets the ultimate package, um, we will probably have a little small waiver that a person will sign because I do everything by the book legally. Um, and the waiver will simply state that you are giving me permission to use your likeness in the comic book, and you are granting me permission to do so because it has to be legal. So that'll be the only thing, is that there will have to be a release form signed, which if whoever purchases the ultimate packages, the ultimate villain or the ultimate hero package, that will come with it. Um, so that'll be the only like legal stipulation, because that was one of the things that I had to figure out, was if we could legally do it, and we can. By law, I can do it. Just have to sign a waiver. Yeah, it's unfortunately, Caboose, because it is published and it will be something that is getting published. Yeah, there's a little bit of legalities in that, because it's a copyright issue thing. Um, like I said, I do this for a living, and it's a profession, and I don't want you. I don't, you know. Let's say you purchase the hero package. You need to be protected as well as I do. So, and that's all it is. It's just to make sure that everybody is legally protected, because if somebody's going to put that kind of money up, they need to know that they're guaranteed they're going to get the book. They need to know that they're guaranteed um, that they're going to be in the book. So yeah, I think it's the right thing to do, is to let the person know that they're protected legally. They're not just spending money on something and not getting a guarantee. Oh, I know you was kidding. I was kidding, but somebody else is probably thinking, well, I wonder what he's talking about. The ice cream man. But it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I mean, it will be, and you know, there will be a lot. There will be a lot of packages. So, um, and that's the thing I'm working on, is creating multiple packages at multiple levels. Um, like I said, and each one being a little higher than the other. I'll just stream on Twitch. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with it. But it will come through. I'll update everybody when it's all said and done, and you know, give everybody an opportunity to jump on there if they want. I have the power to heal. Uh, Thanks, Sid. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not sure if you're. But yeah, guys, just hey, if you got, like I said, if you guys got ideas too, that I can, you know, use to say, uh, offer sketches and offer, you know, prints or anything like that. Um, that will be a fun and interactive way for people to be able to get some of this stuff. Let me know, man. I'm up for any ideas and suggestions. Um, I mean, I'm sure you guys will think of a lot of things that I would have never thought of doing. So I'm up for a lot of different ideas, um, because I'd love to be able to just make this really fun for you guys and use my use my abilities to give back to you guys in some way. Yep, Slicker's been here. Matter of fact, Slicker, I think you're pretty much in here about every time I stream. You're in here a lot. That's all which is awesome. Yeah, you're in here a lot too, Volbart. You were in here quite a bit. Matter of fact, just about everybody that's in here right now you guys are pretty much regulars. You guys are always like in here. It seems like that's good because it's familiar. It's familiar people, people that I know. Your mom doesn't know you're in here. Well, your moms don't have to know everything. They think they do, but they don't. Some things is probably better off they don't know. Yeah, you was in here the other night, Volbart, and I wasn't even streaming. But you were here. You even typed in my chat room. I thought that was funny. Volbart, hey, how you doing? Uh-oh, Volbart, don't tell her you're not. Thanks, Wolf. I'll take that. I'll take that as a good as a compliment for sure. I've enjoyed it, man. I've enjoyed talking to you. I really have, man. And I really hope you come back often. Bobart's a, yeah, I tried to stream again if that's that night that I'm thinking of. I tried to get back on, but my freaking internet would not let me on. I couldn't even get on to talk to Sid and him or anything, man. I couldn't get on for like 2 days. It was bad. Yeah, I was testing stuff. That's when I was trying to get my. That's when I was having really serious issues with my internet company. Man, I've been arguing with them and fighting with them for the past couple of weeks, actually. Um, and I think today was the first day they really actually came out and tried to fix the internet. But I'm not even 100% sure that they did anything. Um, but they said they did. But we'll see. because I've already had the internet drop on me a couple of times. You lurked all night? No doubt, Pandora. I appreciate it, Wolf. Dude, I've had a blast with you in here. I'm glad you dropped by, man. Uh it's like a good example, Vobart. All right, Caboose. Good night, bud. I appreciate you coming out, man. And hope to see you again real soon. And the one time I streamed dropped, and when I restarted, yeah, I that's what I'm saying, man. I've been having some serious issues with stability. You know, having stable internet. Um, like I said, there was one day that the internet dropped on me 29 times, and in that day, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. And I'm paying for the highest um, service they have, the best service they have, and I was having all these issues. It's like I was explaining to Vobart. I was trying to be in his stream, and it kept locking up and freezing, and the chat wasn't working, and it was pretty much everybody's streams. So I was just getting so frustrated. Yeah, I was there that night, Vobart. Me and Kaz kept waiting and waiting and waiting for you to come back. Well, bro, I know that's a wrap for me and Super 910, brothers and sisters. All right, have a good one, Panther. Appreciate you swinging by. Everybody, everybody send some love to Panther. Send him his way, man. He's leaving. Be, Same thing for Caboose. Everybody, make sure you say laters, buys, whatever. Oh, that's cool. I figured something happened. I figured you kind of had to go to work or something like that. But yeah, we was hanging out, and we was just hoping you was all right or something. Work came up or something. We figured it was something like that. That's right, bro. Hug it out. Wolf, make sure it's only 2 taps and out, though. You know what they say, 3 taps, and it's a little more than a bro hug. Bear hugs back. But yeah, Panther, I'm more than likely, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow night, probably around the same times, give or take. But yeah, somewhere relatively close to the times, because this seems to be the best times for the most part. You're going to keep it safe with one tap and only on the shoulder? There you go. No misunderstandings that way, huh? One tap and out. One tap and out. All right, let's see. But yeah, Wolf, about your streaming. Um, I'm usually watching streams about. I usually start watching streams. Most of the time, it's somewhere around 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. Um, Maybe a fist pump or a head nod. That's pretty funny. Uh, I'm the same way though, to be honest. But yeah, I'm usually watching streams about 2 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon. Usually before that, I'm pretty much tied up. I can't really watch a whole lot of streams. Um, so I usually start getting on and watching people around 2ish, and I'll watch most of the people that I watch stream up until 10, 11 o'clock at night, or roughly there, or close to that, and then that's when I would start streaming. Um, Sometimes I won't stream on that night, simply because one of my one of the guys that is part of the Sticks group with me might be streaming, and they might need me in there for moderating or something like that, and I'll just wait or something. But most of the time, that's how I do it. It's 2 a.m. there. It's 4 a.m. here, roughly 4 a.m. So you're 2 hours behind me. So if you were streaming, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon your time, I'm probably going to be able to catch you. But that's usually when I'm watching people about that time, because shortly thereafter, I have kids and stuff, and I go, I have to get them home from school or run a couple of errands or something from about 3:30 to about 5:30. But I'm usually in and out of the my studio and watching streams. Um, so I'll bounce back and forth. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go, you know, cook a burger, and I'll be right back, and I'll be cooking and watching and cooking and watching and chatting and cooking and watching and chatting. Multitasking. All the way up till 10 or so at night. And then that's when I start considering streaming. And depending on who all's streaming and what's going on, is usually if I stream or I don't stream. Or the internet. Golly, the internet. That's usually a big determining factor for me. But yeah, man, if I see you streaming and stuff, I'll definitely jump in there, man. Not a problem at all. Yep, that's Twitch for you. Twitch's apps is about as reliable as Twitch is. What I was saying was, is once I know what time you're streaming and stuff, if I'm up and home and um, know that that's kind of going to be your time and stuff, I'll be looking for you for sure. But a lot of these guys in this stream can tell you though, I'm up till way hours of the morning. I try to be at everybody's streams and things. So sometimes I'll take a little time off of streaming to support some of the other streamers that I like, and of course my own group, the guys from my group, which I try not to ever miss any of their streams, but I have for one reason or another, which makes me sad. I gotta put these scars on this girl once I get. Oh yeah, freaking trolls, dude. I have no patience for them. I know I should be that way, but but they cause a lot of damage. So I take them pretty serious. I don't lose my cool with them, but I don't tolerate them either. Yeah, yeah. I started doing that too. I was just like, I'm gonna try. I was talking to Sid and Titch and Caslin, and we were all just talking about when to stream, when not to stream, when is it working, when is it not working, what's the best times, what's not the best times. Because you want it to work. Um, and I started experimenting around a little bit and was just like, okay, well, let me try this time, let me try this time, and let me see if I can, when when I can catch the most people, or the most people that are interested in what I'm doing, because that matters too, because I'm not actually streaming gameplay. Um, so I went through a period there for a little while where I was really just experimenting around, and I still am to a degree, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yep, I was ready to. I was I was just I was ready to, man. That was crazy, freaking punks. And you did deserve that, dude. You didn't deserve that at all. All right, that's not gonna work. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me back out so I can see it. I think that. Give giving this a good look over. Man, that's it, dude. Wolf, that's a secret. You're easy to talk to. Um, so you'll do just fine on your end. Um, but yeah, once you start getting some regulars in there, like you're trying to be a regular here. Um, and I'll tell you what, buddy, if you're ever in my chat and let's say nobody in my group is streaming, and I don't really have anybody else in my group to host when there's really only four other people, um, I'll throw you a host. If I've got people in here, I'll gladly host you. Like I said, if none of my guys are streaming first or whatever, I'll heck yeah, I'll be happy to shoot you some a host. You know, get you some people your way, and that won't be a problem at all. Yeah. Um, there was nothing you could do, man. It wasn't your fault. Wasn't nothing you could do. What you wasn't having a bad stream or anything, man. They just being douchebags that they are, freaking trolls, man. Trolls being trolls. Yeah, it's no problem, man. You're here for me. You're in my chat. Dude, you've kept the chat lively. You've had me laughing so hard at times my stomach was hurting. I absolutely have had a fantastic time talking to you. So I don't have a problem um, telling people to, you know, head over to your channel. That is on nights that if you want to stream after I'm done and um, you're in the chat room and I'm getting ready to end the stream. If you want to say, hey man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stream. I'll try to shoot them over your way. You know, so it's the least I can do. I mean, you're sending people my way, so that's the way I work. That's the way I roll, man. You know, people do for each other. Especially us small guys. Slim, what's up, my friend? Gonna make you blush. Slim, I loved your stream today, bud. Loved it. Until I got booted out. Freaking internet was bad today. They were supposed to be working on it, so I don't know. I'm hoping they fixed it. But yeah, I was in there as long as I could possibly hang in your stream today, buddy. I try to be in your stream every time you stream. But yeah, I got kicked out of your stream today. Nothing you did. It's just my internet. I think they was trying to repair it today. But yeah, it was a great stream while I was in there. It was an interesting game too. I'd never seen that game before. That's right. We got to support each other. I'm good, sir. How are you? Well, you just said you're waiting for Hardline. Yeah, that'll be fun, man. Let me back out here so I can see what I'm doing. Woo, that's a little too far. All right, I think that's a good save spot right there. Save often, people. Save often when you're working. Yeah, it was a really cool game, man. I'd never seen that. That was awesome, dude. But I was right in the middle of talking to you, and I was actually typing, and my internet went out, and I couldn't get back in for like the longest time. And when I did finally get back on, you weren't streaming anymore. But I was right in the middle of sending you a comment. Um, man, I honestly, any of those games will probably do you well. That's right. Save early, save often. But I'm a firm believer that if you're going to stream video games, you probably should stream the games that are people are going to want to see, which are new games or popular games if they're not new, like say Minecrafts and your Destinies and um, your if you're talking about console games, you got like Minecraft, Destiny, all your bigger games, Grand Theft Auto 5. You're going to get viewers when you stream that stuff because there's a huge fan base for those games. Streaming older games, people aren't really looking to watch those games anymore unless they're extremely popular. So I think that probably the best things to stream, especially a newer stream, is stream what's coming out, like the hot games. Like Hardline will be a big game for a while. People are gonna want to watch that. Um, and if you're streaming at the right time, you're gonna people are gonna come to your stream. But popular games are always good to stream, and new games are always good to stream, especially new popular games. Like Call of Duty's people are gonna watch that. Um, People are gonna watch Minecraft. People are gonna watch, Grand Theft Auto. Those are the games that people are going to continue to watch, even though they're not quite as new. And it's proof because you can just go on Twitch's homepage and look it up, and those are the most popular. Those are the games that everybody is watching. Metro's a good game, but I have seen a lot of people stream Metro and not get a lot of viewers. So you kind of gotta take that, into consideration too. But you never know. You might stream Metro and end up with 1,000 people in your stream because it's just weird how it works. What works for one person doesn't work for the other. It's really strange. Yeah, I'm like you. I like the older games too. Yeah, Brune, you're an exception though, bro. You're an exception because people come to your stream because, well, they already are part of your stream because you're a great streamer. So you could stream, Powerpuff Girls and get a large crowd. Um, but that's not the rule. That's the exception to the rule. Um, but I'm just saying that from what I've seen, yeah, people do like older games too, but they're not necessarily going to translate into viewers on a smaller stream. Not saying they won't. I'm just saying the chances are, if people are watching Twitch and you've got a guy that's getting ready to stream Hardline, or a guy that's getting ready to stream ET, people are going to watch the Hardline because they haven't seen it played before. And then after they've watched the Hardline game, they may go back to the ET game. Oh, what's up, Nomad? How's it going? Now, if you guys want to see a good streamer, make sure you follow Nomad TV as well, guys. Pretty much everybody in this room right now. I got all the good streamers in here today. What is going on? Not that I'm complaining. I'm absolutely enjoying that. Welcome, Nomad, man. How are you, sir? How are you? Sorry, guys. I kind of get fanboyish when Nomad comes into the room. I love his stream so much. I kind of get all giddy and stuff when he's here. Yeah. How'd that go, man? Yeah, Slim. I'll tell anybody that you're a great streamer, dude, because you are. I mean, you have a good stream. You're a lot of fun to watch. I recommend you all the time to people. That's why I'm always in your stream too, man. I don't. If I didn't enjoy going there, I definitely wouldn't go. Thanks, Nomad, man. You're awesome, dude. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Um, I follow quite a few streamers, but dude, you're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yep, I totally agree with you on that one, Wolf. Some of the really really big names, they won't even talk to you when you're streaming, um, and that turns me off. If I can't talk to the person, that's why I'm there. I'm there to kind of talk with the streamer, and everybody that's in my stream right now is so amazing at that. Everybody that's in here, and I don't want to leave anybody out because everybody that's in here right now, I absolutely enjoy being in everybody's streams for that very reason right there, because um because if you're not going to talk to the people that are in your stream, um I just don't think that's a cool thing. Um, these people are taking that. It's like, yeah, I am. That is true. I'm very particular about who I watch. Um, you guys probably noticed I don't have a whole lot of people that I follow. Um, I watched. I have watched thousands upon thousands of different streamers, but I have not followed very many. Um, you snuggling with me. That's awesome, Nomad. But it's like I was saying earlier, guys. It's like if a human being is going to take the time out of their day to spend with you on a stream, they come there because they want to talk to you. Most of them do. And they want to interact with you. And if you don't interact with them back, I just don't feel like you're giving back to that person that's giving their time to you. And time is precious, guys. It just is. So if a person's going to be in my stream or I'm going to be in their stream, I want to talk. That's right, Nomad. I'm telling you guys, listen, seriously. I'm not trying to plug anybody or anything like that, but if you guys are not watching Nomad, you guys are missing out, and Titch can verify this with me. He is probably one of the best streamers that you're going to ever watch. He's a delight to talk to, super, super friendly, and not to mention, he's got mad gaming skills, guys. Mad gaming skills. Yeah, Nomad's always, he's an inspiration to me. I've told him this before. I just, I'd like to say that I kind of semi model how I am in my stream with how he is in his stream. So I look up to you, sir. I do. You're blush. No need to blush, man. I'm just speaking the truth. That's right. PewDiePie wouldn't answer Slim. And that's just it. Hey guys, like for example, um, I actually follow Angry Joe show, but I don't follow the Angry Joe show because of Angry Joe, because Angry Joe never talks to you, and neither does the other Joe. Um, there's another guy that streams under his banner, that streams on his channel, that talks to everybody, and he is the only reason that I'm still following the Angry Joe show, because Angry Joe has never said a word to me or anybody else in that stream. And I like Angry Joe, but the only reason I'm following his Twitch channel is so that I can talk to one of the other guys that streams on his channel, because he does talk to me. You know, he's great too. You actually know Angry Joe? Yeah, I love Angry Joe's reviews, and I followed Angry Joe over from YouTube. That's how I found out about him on Twitch. But he's just so popular, and he's just got so many people in the chat room when he's streaming that I don't know how he even keeps up with the chat room, let alone anything else. But he does have a couple of people that when they stream, of course, they don't. There's not near as many people in his chat room, so they're able to communicate a little bit better. Um, when Angry Joe streams, he's got literally thousands of people in there. Um, so it's hard to keep up with that many people, and I know that, but yeah, he seems like he would be. I follow him on YouTube. I follow his Twitter, and I follow him on Twitch. But he's, like I said, he's just so big that you're not going to get. He's not going to talk to you. He doesn't know how to handle life. I kind of get that feeling too. Um, he's totally the opposite of you, man. Um, I just think you're amazing. I can't say it enough. Um, Even when I come in your streams, I'm just amazed by how well you communicate with people, and you're just always positive, dude. Always positive, and that just makes my day. Because if you have a bad day, and then um, if you're having a bad day, and I you know and I catch you streaming or something, it always brightens up my day, man. Because you're always so positive about things. So it really does change my outlook and outcome for the day. Are you streaming on a Game Boy Color? Sure I am. Yeah. No, not really. That's funny. You're saying that I'm one of your favorites when you're one of my favorites. I appreciate that, man. I do, bro. It's like the other day or the last time when you were in here, man, and you were showing me your artwork. I was just like, oh my god, it's so freaking cool because you're doing something I can't do, and I was blown away by that. Well, thank you, Randy. Thank you. Well, I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming gameplay, so I don't need to have like you know 1080p or anything. I'm streaming artwork. It's just black and white, dude. Black and white. I just used a Commodore 64, an Apple Commodore 64. So how are you doing, anyways, tonight? AJK. I don't. I'm hoping I got that right. AJK. I don't know. Is it pretty low? I'm just lucky that I'm even be able to stream it all with the way my internet's been working. Let me give it a look real quick. He may be on to something. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure what's causing that. Well, I've been, like I said, guys, it may. We've been having trouble with. Yeah, I noticed that too, AJ. The last time that I was streaming, uh, the last time that I was streaming, I had full screen, and I've been having issues with my internet company for the last couple of weeks, and my like for about the last week or so, I couldn't even stream at all because our internet was so low. The signal that I was receiving was so low that I couldn't even broadcast. And since they've been messing with it, I think they came out today and went up on the pole and they were adjusting some fixtures or something, or so they told me. Um, I've been trying to stream tonight, and I couldn't get my audio in. I couldn't get the audio to work at all, Then I finally got my voice to work, and then I think now there's some background music finally. And I don't know what's going on with the resolution, but it seems like for some reason it dropped. Even though my settings are I have it set at 720, but I noticed earlier when I was checking my stream that it's not even full screen today. A couple of weeks ago it was. I can give that a shot, guys. If you, I will. Thanks, Slim. Appreciate it. Um, if you guys can give me a minute or two, I can stop the stream long enough to adjust a couple of settings and then restart and see if that's better. But I didn't know if you guys would want me to stop the stream, so I've just been dealing with it. You know. So you guys, let me know if that's okay, and I will stop it long enough to try to tweak the settings up and get a better resolution out of it at least, and see if it for some reason changed from 720, because that's possible. So just let me know, and if you're cool with it, I'll shut down long enough to adjust those settings and then start right back up. But I don't want to lose you guys to do that. So just let me know. And no, I can't use OBS because I don't have DirectX 10. I have DirectX 9, and OBS won't work on DirectX 9, which I found out the hard way. Let me check something here. Yeah, I hate. Yeah, I think you're on my Skype. I have my Skype turned off at the moment. Yeah, we're on each other's Skype because I think that's how you were sending me those pictures. Um, but hang on, guys. Nomad, I appreciate you coming out. What OS am I running? Windows 7. I have to use. Right now, I'm having to use Flash Encoder and Minicam. I use the Minicam for the screen, to capture the screen, and the Manga Studio program, and then I use the Flash Encoder to pick up the Minicam through that. But just give me a second, guys. I'm going to leave the chat running and everything. I'm just going to shut the stream down long enough to follow Nomad's settings there and see if we can't get this better. AJ has brought up some good points about the size. I didn't realize it was quite that small, but it is. So give me a second. I'm going to end this real quick, and I'll restart it back up. So give me just a second.